Morning. All right. So I am still working on these scrappy stars. Where did it go? All right. Let me see if I can put this there. No. There we go. That's not too bad now. Yeah. So I'm working on my scrappy stars. Good morning. We've had a late morning this morning, so just getting to you all now. And I'm gonna just start sewing. Hope everyone's doing well. Hi, Rebel Row. Oh, look at that. We've got crowns on my page today. I've never had crowns on my page. So that's new. That's a new thing this morning. Look at this, Mama J. Good morning. Look at that. You guys have crowns next to your names. That's a first for my channel. So yeah, so I'm working on these. We've got a little mama hen with her 6 baby chicks. Grandma is doing okay. She's holding her own. I got her all situated. I have a hard time feeding these. Why is this not going through? There it goes. Let's see, do I have? Okay, I have this on the right setting. Good morning, Quilting Frog and E. Marie. Look at you all here. I was sitting on here waiting for you to come live, knowing that you might have a yes. That's my thing now. Is I never know when I'm going to be able to. It's not a scheduled thing anymore for me because I go by the needs of my grandma. So yesterday I went and my honey's painting the house, and we had work done, so I had to clean. It was good morning, Norma. It was a mess. So I was setting stuff up, trying to figure out, I need bins and stuff for my sewing room. So I'm trying to figure out yesterday where I could find some bins to put my fabric in. Now the only thing I have here is I don't have necessarily stash. I only have little tiny scraps of fabric. So like those little bags that you see, I just have those in scraps. So that's all I've got, but I need to somehow organize it. So I was working on that last night when the sitter came to sit with my grandma. We went to Marshall's, but I couldn't find anything at Marshall's. And so we ran out of time because we went to see one of our favorite singers was singing last night in Aguadilla. In, what's the place called? Vista Azul. And so we watched him for his first set, which was an hour. And because the sitter came so that we can go to see him. Because he's going to be on vacation 3 weeks. So this would be the only time I could see him. Many family, yes. Yep. It is. It's a challenge, but it's all right. We're getting through it. That's all that matters, is that we're getting through it. Oh. And here I'm ready to be done with this project, as you could tell. So I have 4 of these, and once I have these 4 done, that means all those Bonus HSTs are all done. It means they're all processed and sewn in, and I just have to create something. Let's see. Good morning, Melanie. Let's see. I'm moving this around because the mosquitoes. So someone asked me what this is that's smoking here. This is called mosquito, I don't know, it's just called mosquito repellent coils. Mosquito coils. So that's what these are. All right, here we go. And now we have our, let's see, the things game. Ready? Now this is kind of cute. My grands call me Grammy. You call yours, that was the first thing I had heard the endearment since. Oh, really? So I call her Abuelita, but over here, on here, I call her Grammy because some people don't know what Abuelita is. So she has two names. Okay, things that you would get sent to the principal's office. That's one. Things you would get sent to the principal's office. Fighting. I've got to fix this. Fighting is a good one. Not doing your schoolwork. Hitting another kid. Those are good. I'd say not doing your schoolwork could get you to the principal's office sometimes. The one and only time I was sent was for not wearing shoes on Guam. Oh. Yeah, different places would have like really different rules, right? Believe it or not, being disrespectful. Yes, believe it or not, if you're a teacher, a parent complaint. Yep. So the other thing I feel is cursing. Believe it or not, even kindergartners do that. And that's the only hard part. Like when it's a sixth grader, they know what they're doing. I feel like a kindergartner has just heard it and is repeating it. But if they do it over and over and you tell them they can't do it, then maybe. I actually try not to send the little ones to get in trouble. I try to just talk with them because I really feel like they've heard that at home and they just don't know it's not appropriate to do it in school. Because they're not born knowing those curse words, put it that way. And yes, we all slip as parents. We're not talking about sent to the prison. Good morning, Katie Crafts. Good morning, Prep for Eternity. Good morning, Jim. So yeah, but in our school, I guess kids get brought to the principal's office a lot for their language. Alrighty then, there we go. You're out of here. You're in the principal's office. You're in the principal's office. Morning, Donna. Yeah, see, we had to put someone in the principal's office right out the gate, right? Send it. Yes, exactly. He's there. He is there. So this morning, you know, the news is terrible, and especially in Puerto Rico. So my grandmother already has anxiety, right? That she has gotten it's gotten worse since she's gotten sick. She's scared a lot, and she's got a lot of anxiety, and so she's sitting there watching the news. She's telling me how this neighbor killed this. I said, Grandma, you can't watch that stuff. I don't even watch that stuff. I do not watch news. I said, Grandma, you cannot do that. You're gonna get yourself more worried and sick. So I put on Netflix again, and Grandma loved Love is Blind. She just absolutely loved it. It kept her entertained. Every time I walked in her room, she was smiling. She was cheerful. And so then the next thing I put on for her was too hot to handle Spain. That was too hot for her to handle. She was like, you've got to take this off. Tan sinvergüenza. No, no, no. She was like, no, this is horrible. Ooh. So too hot to handle was too hot for Grandma to handle. So we do not do that. Exactly. Good morning, Rita. Being caught with drugs will send you to the principal's office. It sure will. Yep. Yep. Also, weapons. That'll send you to the principal's office. But so I put Walter. So Walter is this guy that a lot of Hispanics know about. My other grandmother was crazy about Walter. And he looked like Liberace. He would always be dressed in these Liberace outfits with the wigs and the whole 9 yards. And he would tell fortunes. He was a fortune teller. He would do your horoscope. And every day he would come on and tell you your horoscope, and he was a big deal. And they made a documentary of him in Netflix years ago, and I watched it, and it was really good. So I just put that on for my Grammy to watch. She's like, oh, I like this, because she remembers Walter. So, yeah. Let's see, that doesn't go. Let's do this one. Do you know Walter? E. Marie or anyone here who I'm talking about, Walter? Ooh. Getting caught having relations. Yes. OMG, I've been looking for someone to sew live. Well, thank you. Welcome in, Ashco Creations. We are sewing. I am normally in the U.S., but we are on destination right now. We are sewing this morning in Puerto Rico on a reclaimed sewing machine that I found in the dump and repaired. Walter Mercado is an icon. That's right. So that's what she's watching. She's watching the historia, la historia de Walter Mercado. So she's enjoying that this morning. So yes. So yesterday, again, so we went looking for some house stuff, and we ended up at Cachimbo. His name is Cachimbo. So if you're ever in Puerto Rico, look up Cachimbo. He is great. He's a one-man band. He does it all. And he is so talented and so good. He's got a great voice. And it was really stormy yesterday, very stormy. So he normally brings down the house and has them packed. And again, he's going on vacation today for the next 2 or 3 weeks, he said to me. So I was so glad to be able to see him yesterday. And but there was hardly any people at the venue, so it was just Honey and I, and we were dancing. And then some people, as people were trickling in. Again, we were at the resort Vista Azul to see him. And so we had a blast, you know. I have to be careful with the dancing, so we didn't go wild. I did, I don't know, 2 or 3 merengues and 2 salsas and 1 very slow dance. But we had a blast. Not during the times I'm looking, really, Ash. So when I'm in New York, because I'm based out of New York, I'm Leanna, the PastryQueen's Farm Adventures. When I am based out of New York, I normally go live every day at 7. But because I'm here in Puerto Rico taking care of my abuelita or my Grammy, I'm just doing pop-ups for right now because I can't get a schedule with her. As a matter of fact, I'll end these lives when I have to. I try not to. And we play games and we do stuff. Hello, Susan. Good morning. Thumbs up for the memory of Walter and Leanna, too. Yes. Yeah. See, what do you all sew or make? I'm kind of curious. So right now, I've been working on these Bonus HST scrappy stars, I'm calling them. And this is a 3-inch. See, these are 3-inch centers. And these piles of bonus HSTs are 1.75 inches, and it makes a 5.5 inch block. And they were cut-offs from another project. Deanna, can you say grandma again? That sounds amazing, please. Oh, abuelita. Abuelita, mi abuelita. Yes. Let's put that there. And Regina's here in the house this morning. Good morning. Okay, so we have done things that would get you sent to the principal's office. Okay, so here we go. Ooh, that's for that dude that I had to kick out. Okay, things you shouldn't celebrate. Things you shouldn't celebrate. That's what it's asking. Abuelita. Well, I mean, quite, she might think I'm calling her. A broken toe. Yeah, you probably wouldn't want to celebrate a broken toe. I'm trying to think. Things that you wouldn't celebrate. I myself am trying to think what that could be. Well, here we celebrate funerals, so that can't be that answer. My sister was firstborn grandchild, and she didn't want to say abuelita, so she said Lita, and it stuck. Oh, that's cute. Maybe a divorce. I was thinking that, but then maybe I thought, well, maybe you're like, yes, I got rid of him. So it all depends on the situation. Ashko, if you wouldn't mind giving me the subscribing to my channel, that will help so very much with my algorithm. A lost person, such as someone who might suffer from Alzheimer's. Yeah, you definitely don't want to celebrate that. A divorce might be a party. Very true. Very true. Hi, Mona. How are you? How's everything going? How's your mama doing? Mona is another person that has a channel. We have some new people to our channel, and she also does a lot on there. We have Rita. Rita is the Crystal Dragon House of Creations. She's a channel. What else? Who else is a channel up here? Prep for Eternity Homestead. She is a channel, and yes, we are not celebrating for a car crash. That's horrible. And I'd said Crystal Dragon House of Creations. What else? Are you a channel? You may be a channel and I don't know. Let's see if I am missing anyone. We normally have Deb on here. Deb, the pug mama. Oh, Mama J. Mama J Enterprise. She's a channel. And if I have missed anyone, please speak now or forever hold your peace. So we can give you all wonderful shout outs. Okay. So here we are. We're going to put this here. Things you shouldn't celebrate. Trolls. You shouldn't celebrate trolls. Nope, we're not celebrating them. Not celebrating them. I have a mod on here. It's just, oh. There we go. Have a couple mods on here. Have all kinds of kids, 4-legged, 2-legged, and 8-legged. Yeah, right. Okay, so what's the next one here? What's this say? Oh, this is kind of cool. This is a cool question. Things you hope you can still do when you are 85. I hope I can travel. That would be my biggest one, is that I could travel and still have adventures at 85. Good morning, Helen. Sew and garden some. Enjoy grandchildren and great-grandchildren. Yeah. Well, that's what my grandma's doing right now because I'm here and so is my daughter. So she's got both of us here. Let's see. Hope I will still be sewing. Yes. So true. My grandmother did until her 90s, but then she couldn't anymore. My goal every day now is to fight going into a chair. I am determined. Yes, you are one determined person. Donna, good morning. Hope I'll be sewing. Be with my wife. Oh, that's so sweet, Jim. That's adorable. So here's this one. Good morning, Catherine. Try water therapy. It got me walking. Oh, again. That's good. Yeah, acupuncture. I mean, I'm a believer of acupuncture. Not everyone is, but I am. All right, this one's going to be a wild one. Let's see. These are going to be the corners, and we'll do these as the star legs. What else? What else do we want to do to the age of 85? Water works if you're able to move your legs to flow. I'm almost completely numb now from just above both knees to my feet. Wow. Feed myself, Rebel says. Rita, do they know if you can get your sensation back? Can you go through physical therapy, or is this kind of like a permanent thing? Do you have a sewing machine with one of those buttons that you can press on and off to use your hands? Because my daughter doesn't use the one that uses her feet because she can't. All right, let's see, what do we got going on here? Ooh, ready? I've got a good one. Ready? My spine is gone. Is the tissue. See, that's what's happening to my daughter right now, Rita. She's 30, and that's what's happening. She already has a lot of her spine has degenerated. Ready? I didn't pick this. This just came out. Things you shouldn't do when you are naked. Things you shouldn't do when you are naked. I personally don't think I'd like to go camping naked. I do know that there are camping resorts that are naked camping resorts because I passed some in Vermont, and I'm thinking, who goes camping naked with all the bugs and the mud and everything? I would think you'd get things in places you don't want things, but that doesn't mean that you all haven't gone camping in that way and you've enjoyed it. For me, I think it would be camping. Just saying. Let's see, we have. You would not run down your street, garden, cook bacon, stroll out to the mailbox, fry bacon, pick up seashells, use power tools, go to the mail during Christmas. Oh, I missed those. Someone was being inappropriate here. Let's see. walk in front of an open window. Oh, I didn't even see what they said. Weeding the garden. I don't think I would like to go into the chicken coop naked. With a rooster, a mean rooster, I don't think I'd like that. Skydiving. Michelle, good morning. Skydiving. Oh, someone else is chiming in. Now they're asking questions. What is your perfect Sunday? My perfect Sunday would be relaxing and not running around and just sewing. Let's see. Depends on how close your neighbors would state whether you go outside without clothes on. Oh. You ever see people go skydiving? Oh, my foot's asleep. You ever see people go skydiving and their face goes back like this and they're, if you were naked, I just picturing, I shouldn't picture this, but you had extra skin, you'd probably fly. Oh my gosh, like these. Oh, I'm having too much fun with that answer. Michelle, having too much fun with that answer. Oh. Bungee jumping. Oh yeah, because that bungee jump, I don't know, that cord could get wrapped around something that you wouldn't want it to get wrapped around with. Right? Oh, that is too much. All right. Whoa, everybody coming here. This is like, here we go, a little chicken action. Ready? Here we are. Give you some chicken action there. Talking about a foot, my foot is asleep. I don't know what I did to it. Chicken sounds in the sewing machine. All right. There you go. You're on camera now. Look, they just came because they wanted to be on camera. That's all. They just wanted to be on camera. I can't see that. They are growing up fast. They are. They're very much so growing up fast. Yeah, you can't unsee that. I know. I probably can't either. Oh boy. Okay, so wait. Things you shouldn't share. Let's see. Things you shouldn't share. Hi, Joyce. Things you shouldn't share. You shouldn't share your cup. Good. Yeah, you definitely shouldn't share your husband. Absolutely. That's for some people do, but you know, yeah, I would not want to. Nobody can have my honey. Toothbrush or underwear. I agree. Toothbrush is very personal, like underwear for me too. Some people don't have that thing about the toothbrush. I do. I've been told, what's the difference between kissing your husband and using his toothbrush? And for me, it's, yeah, I'm with you on that. Let's see. Underwear, yuck. Yeah, exactly. And if you were to share underwear, I hope you wash them. Hairbrush, yes, lice. I tell the kids, do not, when they come in with their hairbrushes, do not give that to your friend in school. Yeah. Joyce is like, yeah, there's a big difference. Hi, Rosie. When we're at my house, and we're sewing there, because we're not there yet to sew, because I have to be here. I have more games than just this that I brought with me. There's one that I had from last time I was here, and then there's another like trivia. Eye makeup is so bad to share. Yes, mascara definitely should not share mascara. Not good for you. Oh, I'm so excited. I have just one more. One more. All right, so those are things you shouldn't share. I think we've all said that. Oh, here we go. This is a good one. You ready? Shoes. I don't know. I've used someone's shoes before, because when you go bowling, you have to use someone else's shoes. And so they say they're disinfected, but I still bring disinfectant. Back in the day when bowling was a big thing, I had my own bowling shoes. Not that I was a big bowler, I just didn't like using the bowling shoes. And I remember seeing them on clearance somewhere, and I was like, oh, I'm going to buy those, even if I only go bowling 3 times a year. Yeah. Okay, ready? This is a good one. This is a really good one. Ready? Things that are none of your business. Things that are none of your business. But we think it's our business. She okay? She okay? I'm on live, but is she okay? She wants her what? Her brown pill. Oh, Serenitas. It's next to the vitamins. It's a vitamin. She thinks it's medication, but it's a vitamin. Yeah, you can give it to me. Bring it over here, and I'll deal with it and give it to you. So my grandmother, she's a very healthy woman. She's just not well because of her age. Because she's just not so young. And but she sees all her other friends take 1,001 pills, and she's like wondering why she can't take medication. So we have vitamins, all kinds of vitamins, and we just want to make her feel better and comfortable. Here, yeah, that's the brown one. She asked for the brown. Yeah, okay. So what this is ashwagandha. No, that's what she told me not. Let me see. Yeah, there's ashwagandha. There's all kinds of powders in there. But here, okay. I don't know. She says it helps her with her anxiety, so that's what she calls her anxiety medication. Just give it to her. It's only vitamins. It's not going to harm her. Back in the day, one could buy sugar pills, but you can't buy those anymore. Underwear, yuck. We did leave off of that. Okay, so we were talking about what's none of your business. My age, my weight, our stash, you're right, our sex life, yes, our bank account, other people's business, how much fingernail stuff I have, your passwords, my money, unless you're giving me some and then not enough. Hello, Zaza. We are talking about things that are none of your business. That sounded like Angelica. It is. She's helping me. What's in your purse? Have nothing in there, but none of anyone's business what's in there. Yep. We are fixing to have the worst heat wave I've ever experienced, and I'm afraid for my rabbits. I wish. Oh. What about a fan? Can you put a fan out there? Just so that air circulates. I'm on my last one. Yes, 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 yes. What about ice in their water bottles? Oh, free water bottles is none of anybody's business. That's true. Okay, so I have reds on the corner, and we have yellows as our legs on this last one. I don't know if I showed you the last one. Let's see. And someone was wondering why my sewing machine looks backwards. It's because when I go live, everything is mirrored. There's no way. I've not figured it out. Everyone has the same issue. So I'm not going live from a computer. I go live from my phone. And this is what happens. When I do a regular video, everything is okay. It's only when I go live. What's in your safety deposit box? Oh, freeze the water bottles so they can lay against it. Yes, that's a great idea. And you know what else? Because there are tricks that we do here in Puerto Rico. You can get, like, if you have a big freezer and you have a big Tupperware, like a big Tupperware, or they're not called Tupperware, a big plastic container, you fill that with water to make a big block of ice, and then you get a tray, and you can put the block of ice on the tray and put the fan, like when you put the fan for circulation, just a regular fan, and you put that block of ice right in front of the fan, and then the fan blows right through that. It cools down quickly. It's a way to cool down without AC, because, I mean, that's how most people live around here. So try those tricks. Good morning, Nikki. How's your husband doing? We all have him in our thoughts, and we have a lot, you know, Helen's in our thoughts. We have a long list of people here. I know yesterday you said you were visiting him. I don't know what. Whoa, a little loud there, huh? These chickens are hot today. They're walking around like this. That's when you know they're even too hot. I used to raise a large herd of rabbits, so freezing water bottles works. Do not put ice in water. Oh, do not put ice in water. See, I don't know anything. So you got that. You heard it from Rita. Do not put the ice in the water. But she can put the ice in front of the fan, right? So it could blow cool air onto them. I miss, he's back home. Oh, wonderful. It is supposed to get to 112, so I'll be changing ice all day long. You should use a cheap ice chest. Cut a hole so that it can get in and out, and put the frozen blocks of ice in it. Oh, I've seen someone do that with a cooler. Yeah, I've seen someone ice in front of the fan, just like humans when you are hot. Do not drink ice water. Right. Good morning, Sheila. Oh, no, you're home? You must be home. Your trip is over if you're taking your son around town, because you were with your daughter. I keep a fan on them already. Okay. They make something that fits on top of a 5-gallon bucket that you can put ice in to do all that. I saw that, Joyce. I just saw that in, where were we at? We were at Lowe's. We were at Lowe's. I saw that at Lowe's. Good morning, Rena. I usually miss them when it's hot, so maybe that fan will help them get through. They did see that whole 5-gallon bucket with the fan. And that's where I saw it at Lowe's. All right, so we're done with things that are none of our business. Now let's see. Things you will never see in your lifetime. Things you will never see in your lifetime. Italy, peace. A dinosaur alive. Well, chickens are like mini dinosaurs. I call them mini dinosaurs. But yes, we're not going to see a big dinosaur. You're right. I've got chickens right above me. They went right on that metal roof. It was raining so hard yesterday, and we have a metal roof, and I love the sound of the water hitting the metal roof. Chickens are a dinosaur. All of my quilting YouTube friends, world peace. A stack of my whipstone. Hello, Froggy Crafts. Welcome. Never seen in person. The bottom of the ocean would be amazing. Using up all my fabric. It's hot out here today. What's going on? These little babies are so freaking cute. This one set just came out yesterday or the other day because I'm finding all the little empty shells that they popped out of. So they were born right here on my mom's property. All right, I need to take this off. This is my last one. We're almost done. A naturally purple cow. Yeah, I've never seen, I'm going to say I'm probably never going to see a purple cow too. You're right. That's something I probably won't see when pigs fly either, to tell you the truth. All right, ready? Okay. Things that can spoil your appetite. Things that can spoil your appetite. So I'm going to say my answer, and it's going to be very unpopular. I'm putting it out there that I know this is going to be unpopular. But for me, again, for me, not everybody, if I saw liver on my plate, that would be it. That would spoil my appetite. I wouldn't be able to even stay in the same room. Or I know it's good for you, and I know a lot of people love it, but I grew up, and that was one thing. Maybe it was because it was like a force-fed thing. Sorry, I've got hair all over me. That the smell, the look, just looking at it in the supermarket, I have like PTSD. I can't. I can't. I don't even want to eat. Don't look at me. I don't. So for me, it's liver. But I do know that a lot of people love it. Oh, my eyes. But if I had to answer, that would be my... Oh, am I back? When my honey calls... Okay, so I'm going to go through and see. The mosquito thing is smoking me out. Ooh, I forgot to put this one on. Okay, so a naturally flying pig, yes. Drama. So it says, wait, what was the question now? Oh, things that would spoil your appetite. Drama. My husband's grouchy mood. Smelling liver would make me not eat for a month. I'm the same, Zaza. Even when I see it in the store instantly, I'm done shopping. Love liver from brown gravy, and I'm telling you, people love it. It's not, it's just, I have an issue with it. I don't know. I can't get past it. I can't get past it. I've tried. A chicken liver is pretty good. Fried chicken livers, liver and sweet potatoes. My sister would cook beef liver and onions, and you did not know you were eating liver. Gotcha. I'm telling you, my answer was going to be controversial. You hate celery, okay? I only had it as a child, but it was too traumatic for me, so I can't. There isn't anything wrong with it. It's just that's the one thing that probably, because basically I could eat anything. Well, there are things I don't like to eat, but I could eat them. I mean, if you think about it, you've been on adventures with me. We've all sucked fish eyeballs when we were thirsty in places. And yeah, we did a lot of crazy things while we were on those survival adventures. Whew. That was a beautiful breeze that just came through. Ooh, that was glorious. Some can't handle cilantro, no, and it's been proven that's a gene, that it tastes like soap. Yes, it's genetic. Raw oysters are pretty bad for me. Yeah, I don't want to eat those either. Just they make me think of snot when they. Oh, please! I'm not gonna. What? Even reading this stuff now, I'm definitely not hungry. I need you guys all for a diet. Talk about food, gross me out. I'm not gonna want to eat. Oh, so our last one is done. So we've got to take all these and make something very cool with it. I don't know what, but we're gonna make something cool with it. Let's see. Yeah. I mean, I'm a cilantro lover, but that's, that's in my genes. We use a lot of it. All right, I gotta go see what's up with Grammy. I told you I didn't know today was gonna be such a short live, but I knew it wasn't gonna go as what I thought it was gonna be. You're the same? Your stores are so cute. Yeah, I'm excited. They're all done. So that whole bag of HSTs, the bonus HSTs, it's all done. So we're going to have to come up with something for it. I mean, I'm not going to probably work on it today because I'm working on curtains for the house. So at some point when the babysitter comes so that I can go to the house. It's good to see you for even a short time. Yeah, it's been great to see you guys. And so if you don't mind subscribing, liking, and sharing my channel, I'd really appreciate it. On your way out, give me the thumbs up. I will see you soon. Please take care of yourself. Pass it forward. And, well, I don't even have a time. So I'll see you when I got a moment. Everyone, have a wonderful day. Bye.